BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Well, it is time to go again here. The final game of the West Lincoln tournament about to get going here in Flea Hop. Your West Lincoln Lady Bears taking on the Lady Yellowjackets of Enterprise. Hey, everybody, I'm Jonathan Tullis. Thanks for joining us for West Lincoln's second game of their tournament here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. And the Lady Bears looking to avenge their earlier loss to Lloyd Star, which they fell in the first game played today here at the West Lincoln tournament. And Enterprise, though, they're going to be looking to do the same thing, avenging a loss to the Lady Panthers of Brookhaven, who just wrapped up here just a little while ago. So we're going to get going here in just a couple of minutes. The plate meeting is taking place, and we'll be getting going here as soon as the pleasantries at home plate are completed. But let's go ahead and take a moment to thank our sponsors for making coverage possible here on BSPN, and they are Chris C., Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, DRW Logging, Dennis Wallace and his crew. Thank them very much, as well as Buffkin Dozer, sponsoring coverage here on BSPN. Wilson Timber, Corey Myers of Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. Appreciate all of their support here on BSPN. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back for the first pitch coming up here in just a moment right here on BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. Warm-ups are underway. We're going to get going here in just a moment. Lineup for the Bears. Kaylee Wallace will be starting at center field and leading off. Caroline Hedgepath pitched in the first game, so she's going to start at shortstop. Carly Britt at first. Riley Martin at left field. Bailey Martin playing at third base. Brooklyn Huey in the game at right field. Kylie Jurassic going to be doing the catching duties. DP, designated player, Maggie Lofton, and batting for Rainey Martin, who's going to be playing second base. And then rounding it out is going to be our hurler in the circle. Haley Wallace be our starting pitcher today.
In our last game today will be number 33, Lainey Moray, number 28, Molly Williamson, and number 1, Piper Martin.
So about to get underway as Wallace has taken her warm-up pitches. And the DRW Logging first pitch will be delivered here in just a moment as soon as the umpire finishes his conversation with Enterprise's coaching staff. Looks like he's done now, and we're about to get underway. First batter for the Lady Yellowjackets center fielder is Lainey Moray. First pitch from Wallace, and right up the pike, strike one. Wallace had a little bit of a rough go against Lumberton the other night, so she'll be looking to improve on that as well. Count now even at 1-1. And Wallace's next pitch, swung on, put into play, grounder over to second, throw made, no problem. First out of the inning, just like that. And that's going to bring up Molly Williamson, the pitcher for the Lady Yellowjackets. And first pitch to Williamson in there for a strike. Actually, looks like we did have a change to West Lincoln's lineup. I got Colby Rose Thornton playing second instead of Rainey Martin. Presumably everything else is the same. It appears to be anyway. Count now at 1-1. Again, Williamson going to be in the circle today for the Lady Yellowjackets. And a pitch from Wallace. That's in there for strike two. 1-2 the count. Wallace hitting her spots so far. We'll see if she can keep it up. The 1-2. Maybe a little bit outside. Count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's going to be a wild pitch to the backstop. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the first. Just underway here for the final game of the West Lincoln tournament. Been a really good day of softball out here. Swung on and missed for the first, a second out of the inning.
Batting next for Enterprise will be number 1, Piper Martin.
I'll tell you, if you get a chance to see Brookhaven play at some point this year, take advantage. Their softball team, they're very talented, and I can tell you they can hit a ton. There's some good softball being played at Old Brook this year. Piper Martin putting it into play over to third. Throw not going to be in time. So the Lady Jackets get their first base runner of the game.
Batting next, number 3, Izzy Jordan.
Designated player Izzy Jordan coming to the plate now for the Lady Jackets. 2 outs, base runner on. Wallace delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Next pitch from Wallace. That's going to be fouled. So Wallace back ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to Jordan. Again, Jordan, the designated player, batting for Emma Grace Beeson. Playing out in right field today for Enterprise. Next pitch. Maybe a little bit inside. Good spot, though, I'd say. Wallace is real close to the zone there. But I noticed in the last game, the umpire's calling a very tight strike zone. Looks like this one's going to be very tight, too. Is that pitch going to be upstairs for ball 2? And the 2-2 from Wallace. Swung on and missed. Going to be a drop third strike. Throw made. Delayed, but nonetheless gets there just in time to get the out. And that'll do it for the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Lady Bears coming to bat. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Lady Bears coming to bat with Kaylee Wallace, center fielder, coming to bat, first up at the plate for West Lincoln. Wind picking up a little bit out here. Kind of blowing in. So could Could play into how things go today as Wallace gets a piece of it, but it goes out of play. Over into the sneaky part of the woods. There was a foul ball hit over in that area during the last game. And some players from Brookhaven went over there, and they got over to past that tree line. If you're familiar with this area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They got over to the tree line and saw where the ball was and said, nope. Grounder over to short. Throw going to be off the mark. Wallace going to round second after the throwing error. And going to keep going, and she's being waved over to third. And so she'll reach third on the throwing error.
Batting next, number 10, Caroline Hedgepeth.
Caroline Hedgepeth coming to bat, playing short for this game. The Colin commit for the national championship Wolves. They'll be looking to do it again this year, and I tell you, when Caroline and their lineup next year, they will be all the more better. She had a really good game in the circle earlier this morning, except for some miscues. Wild pitch there, going to be ball one on Hedgepeth. Carly Britt on deck, playing first base today for West Lincoln. And wind's kind of picking up. Next pitch to Hedgepeth, going to be in the zone for strike one. Nobody out, runner on for West Lincoln. Runner at third. And the pitch, a little outside. Make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1. That's going to be popped up. Pitcher right under it makes the grab. First out of the inning for West Lincoln. Again, pitcher for Enterprise today is Molly Williamson.
Batting next, number 26, Carly Britt.
Good defense there by the Lady Jackets as Carly Britt comes to bat. And her first pitch taken for strike one. Still got a runner at third with 1 away. And no score as of yet, as the next pitch going to be outside to even the count up. The West Lincoln with an opportunity here to strike to get the first run of the game. Britt going to look to make that happen as she gets her next pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll be strike 2. Next pitch going to be high and outside. Even it up, 2-2. Next pitch. Hit well to left. And going to come off of her glove, going to score a run. Scores Wallace from third. And Britt going to reach second.
Batting next, number 12, Riley Martin.
Riley Martin coming to bat now. Martin playing at left field today for the Lady Bears in this game. And the pitch outside the zone for ball one. Next pitch from Williamson. Britt goes to third. See, this gets the steal. So 2-0 now your count on Martin, on Riley Martin. Next pitch in the dirt. Martin ahead in the count, 3-0. And Bailey Griffith on deck playing third base, and the next pitch to Martin outside for ball four, so she'll go walking.
Next, number 36, Bailey Griffith.
Britt going to stay put at third base. As Bailey Griffith comes to bat. Pitch from Williamson put into play near the line. It's going to be fair. That'll score Britt. Martin moving over to second.
Batting next,
So the Lady Bears now up 2-0 as Brooklyn Huey comes to bat playing right field. So runners at first and second for West Lincoln. Grounder over to second, off her glove once again. Throw made to second. Good grief. Going to be in time to get the second out. So that'll do it for Griffith on the base paths.
Batting next, number 9, the catcher, Kylie Jurancic.
But the Bears, Lady Bears now have runners at the corners for Kylie Jurancic. So West Lincoln up 2-0 now for Jurancic. Her first pitch hit foul up the third baseline. Nearly got Coach Floyd on the leg. I tell you, if you're a third base coach, that's not been a good spot to stand today. Brookhaven's third base coach, I got here in time to see the start of that game, Brookhaven and Enterprise. And toward the end of the game, there were about 5 or 6 foul balls hit straight ended up going straight to Brookhaven's third base coach. She ended up, at one point, she ended up going to stand behind the dugout. She's like, I don't want any more of this. That one hit foul straight back. So yeah, third base coach not been a good position today for avoiding foul balls. Count 0-2 on Jurassic. And she got another tip of that one as well. Maggie Lofton on deck should Jurassic get on. And the next pitch way in the dirt. Pass ball. So that'll score another run for the Lady Bears. Count now 1-2 on Jurassic. That's also in the dirt. Gonna even it up. Runner went. Goes over to third. So Huey now hanging out at third base. Hit well, shallow center, that's gonna fall. RBI single there for Kylie Jurancic.
Batting next, number 27, designated player, Maggie Lofton.
So Maggie Lofton, the DP, coming to bat now in the 8-hole today for the West Lincoln Lady Bears. And we'll have a courtesy runner going to first for Jurancic as she is the catcher today. Yep, going to be Madeline Bowman. She had some pretty good outing on the bases in the last game as well. First pitch to Lofton in the dirt. And Bowman going to steal second. Wasn't really a pass ball or anything, but the catcher was a little slow to get it back to the pitcher. By the time she made the throw to second, Bowman was almost there pretty much. Going to be another pass ball there. Bowman going to move over to third. So 2-0 now the count on Maggie Lofton. And the pitch. That's going to be hit straight back. So that'll make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Haley Wallace, the pitcher, on deck. She represents the 9-hole for West Lincoln today. 4-0 your score. West Lincoln ahead with 2 outs. Runner at third. Next pitch in the dirt. It was a pass ball, but Bowman going to stay at third. 3-1 now the count on Lofton. And the next pitch, also in the dirt. So Lofton draws the walk. Bears now with runners at the corners for Haley Wallace.
Number 99, Haley Wallace.
Wallace in the right box, waiting on her first pitch from Williamson, and she delivers. Squares around a bunt, but pulls it back. Pitch is still in the zone, though. Lofton going to go to second. Next pitch, outside for ball one. Count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away, runners at second and third. You're in the bottom of the first. Next pitch. Grounder over past the third baseman. That'll score. 1 run for the Lady Bears. As Wallace makes it to second.
Number 22, Kaylee Wallace.
So Lady Bears now still with 2 runners on. That'll bring up Kaylee Wallace, the center fielder. And not sure what she did last time up. Game Changer's not working on my end for some reason. I'll get into troubleshooting that in a minute.
14, Gabby DeLong.
Gabby DeLong going to come in to run for Wallace at second base. Wallace the pitcher, so she gets the privilege of a courtesy runner today. So the Lady Bears batted around. It's Kaylee Wallace. Hits another foul ball over toward the woods. That stopped at a car bumper. Yeah, that area was not a good place to park, and I'm saying that as I parked my vehicle over there. So, I'm just thankful I have good insurance. And next pitch in the zone. 0-2 now the count on Wallace. On Kaylee Wallace. 3 Wallaces on the roster. Put into play, grounder over to third. Throw going to be off the mark. Run going to score for West Lincoln. So make that 2-run score for West Lincoln. Kaylee Wallace going to reach third on the error.
Heading next, number 10, Caroline Hedgepeth.
So that'll bring up Caroline Hedgepeth once again. Seven 0 your score. West Lincoln up as the first pitch to Hedgepeth going to be in there for strike 1. And the next pitch. Put into play, grounder over to short. Throw to first. On the mark and in time. So the Lady Yellowjackets finally get out of that inning, but not before your Lady Bears score 7 runs to go up 7-0. We head to the second. This is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
BSPN is a production of Strangely Warmed Media. To learn more, visit our website at strangelywarmed.media.
BSPN.
Top of the second inning getting underway as Jaylee Williams getting things started off for the Lady Yellowjackets, swinging on her first pitch for strike one. Wallace delivers. Another swing and a miss for strike two. She might have tipped it, but not positive. Either way, counts 0-2. Still got Haley Wallace in the circle for the Lady Bears. Having a good day so far. And the next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. 3 pitches and an out.
Batting next, Sophie Reeves.
Brings up Sophie Reeves, the catcher today for the Lady Yellowjackets. Of course, West Lincoln and Enterprise county rivals. You know, same thing with what we saw with Lloyd Star earlier. A lot of these girls go to church together, grew up together, played ball together in rec leagues and travel ball. But, of course, they both want to beat each other. And then hopefully after the game is over, they'll go back to being friends. First pitch for ball one. Next one, right at the letters for strike one. If you're not as familiar, the West Lincoln is the furthest west Lincoln County school. Enterprise is the easternmost Lincoln County school. Gonna fall. As Colby Rose was trying to get the catch in shallow right, couldn't quite do it.
Next, number 13, Ember Douglas.
So the Lady Jackets with a runner at first as Ember Douglas, third base, comes to bat for the Lady Jackets. So I have a courtesy runner there for the catcher. And I can't see her number, maybe number 6. Iuna Smith. All right, that works. Pitch from Wallace, nipping the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Going to be inside for ball two, or ball one, rather. Evens up the count at 1-1. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Next pitch. That's going to be fouled straight back. Thought it was going to hit the camera. That would not be the first time today that camera's gotten nicked. Last couple of games, I had a camera fall out of the press box, but it obviously is working, and then the home plate camera last game kept getting bumped into and stuff, so next pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Wallace's next pitch, just a little inside. That'll fill it up. 3-2. That's going to be a pass ball on ball 4. Runners would have moved anyway, though. So runners now at first and second for the Lady Jackets. Kendall Sagley coming to bat now, first base for Lady Yellowjackets. Going to be inside, a pass ball. Both runners will move, so now runners at second and third for Enterprise. Of course, this is a non-region game. Years past, this would have been a region game for both these teams, but Enterprise stayed at 2A and West Lincoln moved down to 1A, so now this is just a friendly competition as it's popped straight back up. Drancic making the catch, getting the second out. So that's going to bring up Riley Williams. No? No, this is number 2, Tara Vining. I'm sorry, that's who he substituted for a moment ago. Substituting for Riley Williams And she had stepped out of the box, took too long to get in it, and ended up getting a strike. Next pitch. That's going to be a little inside for ball one. Evens it up. Next region game for West Lincoln coming up on Tuesday against the Salem Lady Cats. 6:15 over at Salem. Popped up. Going to go foul over the third baseline. Thursday they'll be back home also playing the Lady Cats. And that game will be live here on BSPN. Next pitch from Wallace. That's going to be upstairs. 2-1 to count. 2 away here. Runners at second and third. West Lincoln looking to strand them. The 2-1. That's going to be in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Oh, is it 2? Is it? What's the count? 3-2. Okay, I missed something somehow. Oh, yeah, I didn't count the foul ball. That was going to be ball 4, though. I do know that. So the bases are now juiced for Enterprise. Bring up Laney Moray, the center fielder, back to the top of the lineup for Enterprise. And that's going to be outside the zone for ball 1. Next pitch. Got the outside corner. Evens it up at 1-1. And the 1-1 coming from Wallace. Swung on and missed. That'll make it 1-2. Wallace delivers. Gonna be fouled. Count stays 1-2. Next pitch going to be a wild pitch. Jurancic gets a hold of it real quickly, though, going to keep the runners where they are. Great job there by Kylie Jurancic, the West Lincoln catcher. So to count it 2-2, Wallace delivers her next pitch. And gonna go foul. Just foul at the third baseline. So the runners will go back to where they were. That was close. Count stays at 2-2. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. Top of the second. West Lincoln leading 7-0. Next pitch. Put into play, little short grounder. And I think we're going to have interference called. And it is. Runner called out for interference, and that is going to do it. And she ran into the shortstop trying to make the play. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second, and we'll be back right here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
First up, number 26, Carly Britt.
Carly Britt going to lead things off for the Lady Bears, bottom of the second inning. And I just found out we got a viewer, somebody watching us on YouTube from Canada. Grounder over to the pitcher, throw made to first.
Batting next, number 12, Riley Martin.
So one away real quickly for the West Lincoln Lady Bears as Riley Martin comes to bat. Apparently camera issues are still plaguing us. Yep. Canada, home of the Cobra Chickens. Saw some of those flying over my house earlier. That's going to be a trouble ball. Going to go foul, though. Over toward right. Foul ball hit the press box as I was trying to troubleshoot the camera issue. So the count 0-2 now. Again, it's Riley Martin up at bat for West Lincoln. Nobody on, too. One out. Bottom of the second. That one's going to hit the plate. Ball one. Oh, is it 2-2? Thank you, Mr. Jim, for keeping me straight. And the next pitch from Williamson, that's going to be hit foul over to the Enterprise dugout. Count stays 2-2. Next pitch inside. That'll fill it up. Payoff pitch coming. Williamson delivers. Put into play. Gonna fall right at short. Throw made to first just in time. Gonna get Martin out. Tell you, that throw was just in time. Bailey Griffith gonna come up with two away. Nobody on for West Lincoln. Gonna be popped up. Left fielder under it in foul territory. Comes off of her glove, though. So Griffith to get another crack at it. The 0-1. Inside for a ball. Molly Williamson in the circle for the Lady Jackets. Comes set, delivers. Put into play, hit well past the shortstop. Going to get into left field. Griffith's going to reach first with no problem. So timely single there for Griffith. As Brooklyn Huey comes to bat. She came in clutch last time she was up. So Lady Bears also had a pretty good two-out rally in their last inning. So maybe they're looking to do it again. First pitch to Huey, going to be in there for strike one. Next pitch. Upstairs for ball one. Count even now for Huey. Next pitch in the dirt. So Huey now with a 2-1 count. Next pitch, slapped, gonna go foul though over the third base line. The 2-2, hit past the third baseman. So see a single there for Brooklyn Huey to move Griffith over to second base.
Batting next, number 9, Kylie Jurancic.
So the Bears now with 2 on. It's Kylie Jurancic comes to bat. Yeah, it's pretty much how it went last inning. Lady Bears couldn't really get much going until they had 2 outs, and next thing you know, it looks like they're at least looking to repeat that. And first pitch not going to be in there. Pass ball going to move the runners. So now Lady Bears with runners at second and third. Next pitch from Williamson. Going to get past the third baseman. Going to score at least 1 run for the Lady Bears. Looks like he's going to score 2 runs. And the ball mishandled in left field. Throw also off the mark. So great job there. Great job there by Jurancic as Maggie Lofton comes to bat. We're going to have Bowman running at third once again for the catcher. First pitch to Lofton. Chopper over to the pitcher. She makes the throw to first, no problem. That's going to do it. But not before the Bears score 2 more runs. Go ahead, 9-0. We head to the third. This is BSPN, the Bears Sports Network. About to get back underway as Molly Williamson going to lead things off for Enterprise to start the top of the third frame. Take just a moment to thank our sponsors, Chris C. Alpha Insurance, Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace, and DRW Logging, Bufkin Dozer, Wilson Timber, Corey Myers of Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. Haley Wallace delivers her first pitch of the inning. Hit straight to her, makes the grab to get the first out of the inning. So just like that, got Sophie Reeves coming up. I'm sorry, it's Piper Martin. Had the wrong place on the lineup. Yeah, that's Piper Martin. Next batter for the Lady Jackets. And first pitch to her is a ball. 1-0. Next pitch, chopper over to short. Bobbled, but still making the throw on time as Caroline Hedgepeth gets it over to first.
Batting next, number 3, Izzy Jordan.
So good job of Hedgepeth recovering from that, getting it over to Britt over at first. So 2 away now for the Lady Yellowjackets. Izzy Jordan, the DP, coming to bat. Fouled straight back. Wallace's next pitch, swung on and missed. That'll make it 0-2. And the 0-2 from Wallace. Grounder over to third. Griffith making the throw off the mark. So Jordan going to round first, end up at second on the throwing error.
Number 10, Jaylee Williams.
I bring up Jaylee Williams with the runner at second for the Lady Yellowjackets. Two away. Next pitch. Pop up to left. She got under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Lady Jackets still scoreless. West Lincoln leading 9-0. As we head to the bottom of the third, this is BSPN, the Bear Sports Network.
At Alpha, our friendly hometown team understands your life and unique needs. We understand you want great insurance coverage options, an easy claims process, and excellent service, all without breaking the bank. Call Alpha Insurance Agent Chris C. at 601-684-0500 for personalized service and products that fit your needs. Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, proud sponsor of the West Lincoln Bears and BSPN, the Bears Sports Network.
ESPN, the Bears Sports Network.
Haley Wallace going to lead things off for the Lady Bears. Here in the bottom of the third as they lead 9-0 over the Lady Yellowjackets. Enterprise did make a pitching change. First pitch in there for a ball. Tara Vining now in the circle for Enterprise. Vining's next pitch going to be wild. Make it 2-0. Haley Wallace is at bat, and Kaylee Wallace is on deck. Next pitch swung on and missed. Next pitch to Wallace. Let me right at the letters for strike two. 2-2 now the count. Almost. Thought it was going to be at the knees, but must have been just a little bit low. Count now full. Vining gets her sign, delivers. And that's going to be high. So Wallace going to take a walk to first. We'll have a courtesy runner coming up for Wallace. It's going to be Gabby DeLong. Yep, Gabby DeLong running at first. It's going to bring Kaylee Wallace back to the plate. Nobody out, runner on. Vining's next pitch. That's going to be a ball. DeLone stays put at first. Next pitch in the dirt. DeLone going to move over to second on that one. Next pitch. Going to be a pass ball. DeLong going to move over to third. Three 3-0 the count. Caroline Hedgepeth on deck. Next pitch going to be high. So runners at the corners now for West Lincoln for Caroline Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth awaiting her first pitch. Vining delivers. Gonna be outside the zone for ball one. Kaylee Wallace gonna move to second. So West Lincoln now with two runners in scoring position. And nobody out. In the dirt, pass ball, run gonna score. DeLon making the next run for the Lady Bears, and Kaylee Wallace moving to third. So now 1 on for West Lincoln. Now up to a 10-0 lead. Hedgepeth hits it over the second baseman's head. Going to score another run as she goes to first on the single. It's an RBI single there for Caroline Hedgepeth.
Batting next, number 26, Carly Britt.
Carly Britt going to come up now as the Lady Bears now lead 11-0 over Enterprise. Next pitch from Vining. Going to be low and outside for ball one. Hedgepeth going to move to second. Riley Martin on deck. Next pitch from Vining. Upstairs. Count 2-0. Next pitch in the dirt. 3-0. The 3-0 coming to Britt. In the dirt. Hedgepeth going to move to third on the pass ball.
Batting next, number 12, Riley Martin.
So Lady Bears again with runners at the corners for Riley Martin. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Run rule is in effect, should that become a factor here. I believe it's still 15 after 3, 12 after 4, and 10 after 5. First pitch going to be tipped, foul tipped. It's also been told, as you know, these are tournament games, the time limit is still in effect, so that could also become a factor, possibly. Next pitch up the pipe. 0-2 the count on Martin. Runners at second and third, nobody out. Next pitch inside for ball one. So 1-2 now the count. And the next pitch. That's going to be outside, even it up at 2-2. Vining's next pitch. Hit into right center. Going to score at least 2 runs for the Lady Bears. And so Britt going to make it to third base. Or Martin, rather, going to make it to third. Bailey Griffith comes to bat. 13-0 your score, runner at third. Still nobody out for West Lincoln. And Griffith's first one going to be fouled. Yep, right back to the third base coach again. Head coach John Floyd manning that spot for West Lincoln today. He's had more than one foul ball come toward him today. Pass ball. Gonna score Martin from third. Count's all messed up on the score bug. Sorry about that. 14-0 your score now for West Lincoln. Bases are cleared. But still nobody out. Bailey Griffith had a really good hit last time, so she'll look to get on once again for West Lincoln. Brooklyn Huey on deck. Hit well over toward the left fielder. Griffith going to reach first.
Batting next, Brooklyn Huey.
So that'll bring Huey up once again with a runner at first. Looks like may have a making a substitution, I think. Yeah, he's going to let Gabby DeLon bat next. Huey's still going to have her at bat, but instead of Maggie Lofton on deck, it's going to be Gabby DeLon. And next pitch in the dirt. 1-0. See, I thought he might have been getting a pinch runner for Griffith, but she's going to stay at first. Next pitch from Vining in the dirt. 2-0 count now. Vining delivers. Upstairs for ball 3. And going to be low and inside for ball 4. So Huey going to take a walk.
Batting next, number 14, Gabby DeLong.
Griffith moving over to second. She represents the game-ending run. As Gabby DeLong going to come to bat for Maggie Lofton. Looks like we might have another batter. Or she's batting for Kylie Jurassic. My apologies. Lofton on deck. And the pitch from Vining upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch going to be high and outside for ball 2. Vining's next pitch in the dirt. 3-0. Next pitch. That one's in the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now is the count. Vining delivers. That's outside. Bases are now juiced.
Batting next, number 27, Maggie Lofton.
So Maggie Lofton going to come to bat now. Bases loaded. Game-ending run at third. And Vining comes set and delivers. That's in the dirt outside. 1-0 the count. Next pitch inside for ball 2. So again, next outing for the Lady Bears will be on Tuesday, back into region play against Salem. And then they'll host the Lady Cats here on Thursday, and that game will be live here on BSPN. As Vining delivers a 2-0. That's going to be a pass ball that bounces right off the backstop. Catcher right on top of it, so everybody stays put. Good job there by Sophie Reeves, the catcher for the Lady Yellowjackets. Next pitch, low and inside. And so Griffith's going to come home from third on the force. And that's going to do it. You can wrap it up in green and white as your West Lincoln Lady Bears have defeated the Lady Yellowjackets 15-0 by run rule. Again, want to thank our sponsors for making coverage here on BSPN possible. Want to thank Chris C. Alpha Insurance Macomb, Franklin Ready Mix, Pike National Bank, Dennis Wallace, DRW Logging, Bufkin Dozer, as well as Wilson Timber, Corey Meyer, the Higginbotham Insurance, Brookhaven, and Landmax agent Brett Rushing. We'll talk to you Thursday. My name's Jonathan Tullis, and on behalf of Gavin Evans, thank you very much for joining us here on BSPN, the Bear Sports Network. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thanks for joining us on BSPN. Find our schedule of games at bspn.live.